We do know Carl likes goldfish.
Carl's a big fan of the goldfish.
Just not quite when they're floating in the water.
I wonder if I had a trail that led up to it.
I don't know. We may have spoken too soon, Jamie.
He sees them.
He does see them. Well, you can see that Carl is very excited that Daddy did not go to work today. Yeah, it's Monday here, Labor Day. And Carl is paying tribute to all of those hard workers out there, those guys and girls that get up every day and put on your boots or put on your shoes or your heels or whatever you wear to work, and you go off and you help make this country as great as it is. And for you all, he's letting you know how much he loves you and appreciates you. Well, and he's also excited because today we're going to feed him some goldfish. Yeah, today Carl gets to eat some goldfish, and that right there really has him excited. So you guys join us as we go get some snack crackers. And happy Labor Day, everybody. Happy Labor Day from Lester and Carl. Hey folks, Longhorn Lester here, and as you can see, today we're making a rare Carl video. Now the neat thing about this particular video is that it's going to feature things that you've never seen before. Okay, so the supplies today are going to be a step ladder. Rick wants me to start feeding Carl from an elevated position because in this situation with the animals and animal kingdom, size does matter. As it might with some of you, okay? Just saying, let's move on. I also need a kiddie pool with some fresh water. Listen to me, y'all. In nature, animals don't eat from the hand. I mean, that's cute for us to give the animals, you know, snacks and whatnot, and them come up and nibble, nibble, nibble. But in nature, that's not the way it's done. And with Carl, he's not your typical domesticated animal. He still is in that middle ground. And so we're going to get him a little kiddie pool. And I wish we had some minnows to put in the kiddie pool to let Carl actually hunt. We don't. So today we're going to go with some goldfish. Just bear with me on this one, okay? We do have my protective vest that I was sent. And this is just to save my innards for a just-in-case scenario. All right, and we're going to get Jamie to video it. So let's go gather our supplies and let's get started. All right, so first things first. Everyone knows that Carl and I we're having to discover a lot about each other. One thing I've already learned is to not be quite so loud and dramatic when I'm around Carl, videoing especially. Carl doesn't like loud noises, so for Lester, I've had to kind of tone it down a notch or two. You all saw
like
just now
notches.
Those geese were going nuts in the background. Very annoying, very, very annoying. But did I scream out sheesh?
No.
No, I did not.
You held your cool. I'm super proud.
All right, next thing I want to show you is Carl's never had a goldfish. So I'm going to feed him a couple of goldfish, but I've taken the advice of a world-renowned animal behavioralist, and I'm going to feed Carl from now on from an inclined, elevated position, which in the animal kingdom, it puts me at a, don't take this wrong, but now in stature, I am superior to Carl, and he in fact is the lower man on the totem pole. So Carl's always had a bit of a struggle at learning how to eat from the hand. So first thing is, we're happy to see that Carl does in fact like goldfish.
He seems to be a big fan.
Okay, so that was one thing that we've hand-fed Carl several times. We've only begun to start feeding him from an elevated position. Now, what I want to do next is kind of a fun experiment, something that was also suggested by Rick.
Rich? Wow!
Hey.
I was really holding it together, trying not to give Rick a hard time about being a world-renowned animal whisperer, but I just can't.
Don't give Rick a hard time.
I can't do it anymore.
What I'm going to do next, I'm going to put the kiddie pool inside the pasture with the water, and I'm going to add a couple of goldfish to the kiddie pool, and we're gonna see if Carl will attempt. Look what happened here.
That was very interesting.
As I come down to his level, all of a sudden he goes to that next level of agitation.
He sure did.
All right, you wouldn't stop it there until I get set up. Carl does respect stature, size
That was really
matters
neat to catch on
to
film,
Carl.
actually.
So it was neat that when I began to come down, once I got down below him, he let out that noise. I'm not gonna make that noise, it will affect him. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the little kiddie pool with the 5-gallon bucket of clean water, and we're going to attempt to remind Carl what the goldfish are, how they taste out of the hand, and then he's gonna watch me put some into the water and see if he'll go fishing, bobbing for goldfish, if you will.
Carl goes fishing.
Carl looks a little shocked and he's surprised, and he's not really. He looks like he's very happy about this. Water is fun.
Hey, Carl.
Guys. Water sports are fun. All right, so my problem right now is I don't want all the other animals to come and try to drink out of, or if there were any pigs, to get into my water.
No. Oh, Carl's intrigued. Carl loves water.
Carl does love water. All right, Jamie, I'm going back up onto my ladder.
Okay.
I'll be to the side of the water bucket.
He knew you were getting up on the ladder. Look at him walk away.
Carl. Come on, Carl. Goldfish.
Carl, go with Dad. It's okay, baby. Uh-oh.
We knew it was going to happen. Okay, so now Carl has been reminded of what goldfish are, what they taste like. And so now...
He also remembers what your fingers taste like.
I've just dropped a lot of goldfish into the water there. Now I'm going to come off of the ladder.
No, baby, I don't have any.
Carl might be a little bit intimidated about trying to go put his head down that low when I'm standing
Baby, I don't have any. I'm sorry. I don't. Dad has them all.
Carl.
Now, the babies all came over, so he's letting them eat. Which is sweet. Even though this was supposed to be a game and a fun snack time for Carl, he is letting each and every one of them have theirs first. That's the kind of guy he is. Reminds me of Annie. Dan, your ears are blocking Annie's view here. Sorry. Yeah, Carl is letting them all eat first.
They're actually bobbing for goldfish.
But just not Carl.
Well, so for everyone who's going to say you should take the other animals and put them away, this time of day we can't do that.
No.
Explain why this time of day we are very limited on what we can. Oh, here he goes. I'm going to back away.
Well, it's midday and it's hot, very hot. So they're very, this is their shade place.
This is the only pasture that has shade. Now
Yes.
they could go into the barn of the other pasture, but they don't get the same.
It doesn't
wind
have the
flow.
same, I'm gonna say, it doesn't have the same open air that it does here.
So this is their midday pasture. This is a very. Are they
Ringo.
drinking or are they bobbing?
Ringo has slurped up a few goldfish in his drinking. He thinks that you brought this for him.
Of course they think that.
Carl. Well, excuse me. My goodness.
Let me see the camera.
There
Let me
you
see if
go.
I can back away and get like a low. I'm gonna get down a little bit low and see if I can get Carl coming down for a. So as of now, he has no interest at all. I fed Carl some minnows and some shad the last time we had gone fishing, and that was really cute. Ringo, be sweet. Yeah, Ringo seems to like this game. But I did bring Carl some minnows and shad, and so we do know that he likes the protein. Now, I know that goldfish are not protein per se. That's just a snack cracker. But I wanted to try Carl to bobbing for something that was not going to be swimming around first. These guys are bobbing for him. That's awesome. Jamie, they love this game.
I think that picture
That is so gross. That is the grossest thing ever, y'all. Oh, what did I just get myself into?
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah,
wow.
soggy crackers.
Blanche, really? Ugh.
All right, so this is a game that Carl's not really into as of now. But
He
no,
wanted real fish. I bet you that's what he wanted, was real minnows.
the thing is, the reason I did not bring real fish is because real fish would be swimming around. They'd be hard to catch. Now, Carl might would enjoy that. He might would like that sport. I don't know. But I thought I would try it with goldfish first. Here he comes back again. Let's see if he might go in there for one last chance. Carl, my video's getting too long. This is your chance. This is your chance, Carl. Watch the little goats. Watch how they do it. He's not going to do it.
No, he just told you no.
He just shook his head no. He's not going to do it.
He's like, I will not stoop to that level. Literally.
All right, so still a work in progress. Like we said, guys, we are learning to adapt to Carl. I think this is the same way that anybody does at any type of rescue or sanctuary. Well, you know what I'm thinking about? I shouldn't even say this. Not the Lion King. What was that one guy we watched, that Netflix, that Tiger King?
The Tiger King.
Tiger King, right?
Yeah.
And now he would bring these tigers in. Now, Carl's not a tiger. Carl is nothing like a tiger. But it is where I remember that they had to learn how to work with their tigers. Mm-hmm. Now, we're not going to do shock therapy and tasers and all of that mess, dart guns. We're going to try to do it in a peaceful, fun-loving way. We do know Carl likes goldfish.
Carl's a big fan of the goldfish.
Just not quite when they're floating in the water.
I wonder if I had a trail that led up to it.
I don't know. We may have spoken too soon, Jamie.
He sees them.
He does see them. Do it, Carl. Do it, Carl. Oh my God. I want to shut up. I can't shut up. I'm trying to shut up, but I can't.
No one is surprised here, Lester. No one. I wonder if I do this.
What are you going to do, Jamie? Ooh, Jamie. Smart. Wait, how come he can bite them off the railing of that fence, yet he can't get them out of my hand without grabbing 2 fingers at a time? I know my hand offers easy access to goldfish.
He's dropping them in. Watch. He's messing with us. He's totally messing with us. He did.
Carl. He just doesn't know what I'm up to is what it is. He just does not want Lester to ever look right in a video.
No, he's like, I see what you're doing here. Let me just make a fool out of you.
Oh, Jamie, there's no way. There is no way that Carl can ever make a fool out of this. Now, come on.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
I think I've already beaten him I've beaten him to that several times.
You beat him at his own game, is what you're saying?
Carl.
I think Carl's over here getting the last laugh for sure.
Well, so much for our goldfish. They have now turned into little whitefish, and Carl had no interest in hunting them. That just was not his thing. Sorry, folks, we did try. We did try, Carl. And I do love you, and I'm learning, okay?